Today we are going to compare fractions that have different denominators and numerators. We will use the symbols to represent the comparisons: less than, greater than, and equal to. Let's begin with a review of the vocabulary words we will be using today as we compare fractions with uncommon denominators. Fraction: a number that names and represents equal parts of a whole. Numerator: counts how many equal parts are described. Denominator: tells the total number of equal parts or group into which the whole or group has been divided. Equivalent fractions: fractions that name the same part of a whole region, set, or distance on a number line. Compare: to decide if one number is greater than, less than, or equal to another number. Let's look at a math story. Ismael and Carly each ate a part of two different same-sized candy bars. Ismael ate 3/4 of the candy bar, and Carly ate 5/8. Who ate more of the candy bar? How do you know? To determine who ate more of the candy bar, we will compare these two fractions: 3/4 and 5/8. But wait, the sizes of the candy bar pieces are not the same. To compare these two fractions, we need to know the size of the candy bar pieces are the same. In math, this means we need to make sure that the denominators are the same size. When looking at both fractions, we see a denominator of 4 and a denominator of 8. To make these denominators the same, we need to find a common multiple. Let's create a multiplication table to find common multiples. Using the table, we can identify common multiples. Let's choose the lowest common multiple of 8 to represent our common denominator. We will need to find an equivalent fraction for 3/4. To find an equivalent fraction, we will need to multiply by a whole. In this case, the whole we will multiply by is 2/2. 3/4 times 2/2 equals 6/8. The equivalent fraction for 3/4 is 6/8. We can see this in our model. 3/4 represents the same value as 6/8. Now we can compare because we have a common denominator. Because we know that 6/8 is greater than 5/8, we know that Ismael ate more of the candy bar than Carly. Today we learned how you can use common denominators to compare two fractions with uncommon denominators. Because it's always important to keep on practicing what you've learned. Which two fractions would you like to compare next?